Turka Turka, Muhammad Jihad. Mavis Beacon teaches witchcraft. What? My roommate Josh held an oversized 1990 software box. A smiling African woman holding a broomstick beaten to the cover. Behind her was a cauldron and a sky blue pentagram. Where the hell did you get that from? I asked. My last expedition to Goodwill, he said. I thought she taught typing drills and proper hand replacement, I said. Looks like the company branched out, he said. Josh has been going through a bit of a rough patch since he lost his job. He hasn't handled the firing too well. Now he spends his days looking around thrift shops trying to find out what he calls crazy deals. He's turning into a hoarder, buying up everything he considers nostalgic. Dude, come on, why do you keep buying this shit? Is this never $50 bottle of Crystal Pepsi? Or a copy of Crossfire that's missing on the metal balls? Or Super Nintendo that sparks and smells like a chain smoker? Relax, he said. I paid $2 for it. You're gonna come stall it to me or not? Josh tore open the box. A jewel case CD-ROM and a 1993 software catalog falls out. He popped the disc into his PC and dialog box warned us that we must be running at least Windows 3.1x. The opening screen displayed the title, Mavis Beacon Teaches Witchcraft, over top of a brown 8-bit school teacher's desk. The program prompted us for a difficulty level. Better start a beginner, I suggested. We started in the category Basic Thaumaturgy. The first section had an animation of a toilet exploding and was labeled Blowing Up the Throne. There was a short list of ingredients, a light bulb, a pack of Hubba Bubba, gum, and a toilet. Below that was a series of instructions that Josh read aloud. First, chew up the gum until it is smooth and pliable enough to be spread thinly over the light bulb. Then find a toilet and place the gum-coated bulb in the toilet. Finally, leave a safe distance between yourself and the toilet and utter the following words. E dolx etiliot etacam. This is ridiculous, I said. Are we really doing this? Go by the grin on Josh's face. I knew we were. Josh had a pack of Bubba Gum amongst the dregs of this Halloween candy. He filled his mouth with the flamingo pink cubes and chewed. I told my father this is asinine, and I don't want to put one of our light bulbs in the toilet. So Josh grabbed one from the hallway outside of our apartment. He used a towel so he wouldn't burn his hands and unscrewed it off the roof. He removed the chewed gum from his mouth and carefully kneaded it over the still warm bulb. After a modest effort and sticky fingers, we had an unevenly coated pink pear-shaped something. Everything in place, we gathered around the toilet. This is stupendously stupid, I said. Josh shushed me and dropped the gum bulb in the toilet. He told me to step back, and I rolled my eyes. We both retreated from around the corner. Josh said the magic words. E dolps etiliot etacam. The explosion that followed shook the apartment. Water gushed out of the cracked toilet bowl and flooded the bathroom. I rushed in to turn off the water and placed all of our towels on the ground to absorb the water. I shook my head. There had to be some stupid science going on here. Maybe the dyes in the gum interacted with the part slain of the toilet bowl until enough pressure built up in the bulb, causing a modest, but not magical, pop. Josh knew what I was thinking. Man, you can't rationalize this one. You're going to have to accept that something magical has happened here. Oh boy, where was I? Oh, right. Oh. We returned to the computer with a new sense of reference for Mavis Beacon. We discovered there were dozens of models, each discovering in detail how to perform all kinds of physical acts. Every spell required mundane items mixed with ridiculous no-subject ingredients. A VHS copy of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, National Game Boy, a Velociraptor or action figure, so on. Josh had every required ingredient squirreled away in his room. I didn't have to admit his hoarding of retro collectibles had paid off. We toiled away into the night and casting more spells. We grew human hands on a potato, the all-seeing Spud. We made a sombrero that enables us to see in the dark, Mexican sunrise. We created a super soaker that transforms the water into alcohol, the wine shooter. We converted a VCR remote into a wand of telekinesis, the wireless puppet. It was 4 a.m. when we received the message, "Congratulations." We were promoted to the second difficulty level, the Dark Arts. A portrait of Mavis Beacon popped up, followed by a short audio clip. In this section, the rewards are greater, but the costs are steeper. Remember not to deviate from the spell in any way, or the spell will destroy you. The next spell on the list was called King Croesus, and proneness with built beyond our imagination. All we needed was 5 elastic bands, a yellow highlighter, a ball-peen hammer, and a ball of crystal Pepsi. Josh's eye lit up when he read the last ingredient. "See, aren't you glad that I bought an old bottle of crystal Pepsi? You said it was a waste of money, it was a waste of my life. Who's laughing now?" I didn't like where this was going. "Josh, we should probably call it quits. This isn't getting serious now. You heard what she said. There's a possibility it will destroy us if we don't follow the steps exactly. What if we mess up?" "Dude, if you're too chicken, I'll do the whole thing on my own. When I'm filthy rich, you'll see who was wrong." He read the instructions aloud. "Wrap all of the elastics around the bottle, coat them with a layer of yellow highlighter, say the words Hicker Repus Acam, and smash the bottle with the hammer. Money will fall from the sky." Josh made all the preparations and Luba anxiously in the background. He proceeded through all the steps, said magic words, smashed the bottle, and waited expectantly. Nothing happened. "Where's all the money?" "I need to admit something, Josh," I said. Then I explained. "Josh was out of town a few weeks ago and I got really drunk. I decided I'd drink Josh's Crystal Pepsi. He was so proud of that goddamn thing. I chugged it down. It tasted the way you expected 26-year-old soda would taste. I threw it pretty hard for an hour. When I stirred it up a bit, I was feeling pretty rotten about what I did. So I filled it full of tap water. It was transparent just like the Crystal Pepsi, so I didn't think he'd ever know the truth. As soon as I stopped talking, Josh started choking. $100 bills started flowing from his mouth. He collapsed to the ground, heavy and shaking, surrounded by a pool of stomach acid-coated currency. After Josh had stopped convulsing, I stepped over thousands of dollars worth of wet bills. I checked Josh's pulse. He was clearly dead. I knew Mavis Beacon would help. I looked at the program and found the next spell, Back from the Dead, ready to rock. It promised to bring Josh back to life. All I needed was to find 3 paper clips, and a jug of Drano, and some Beanie Babies.